So thank you everybody for coming over, joining in person, and for you all who are attending online. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here with Dr. Cristina Perdomo, who came from Spain to give this to be here with us through the IAS opportunity. So to introduce Cristina, she's an occupational therapist from Canary Island and currently serves as assistant professor at University of Rey Juan Carlos in Madrid. Let me try my Spanish. She is member of the high performance research team at the university, and she focuses on innovation in health related technology and rehabilitation. Dr. Perdomo was awarded the prestigious scholarship to conduct her PhD in assistive technology design in an international university, State University of São Paulo in Brazil. And later she held a postdoctoral research position at the University of Manitoba in Canada, where she expanded her expertise in developing and evaluating technologies to support individuals with functional needs. Currently, Cristina leads and co-leads a number of projects funded by research council, companies, and hospitals, and generally focused on social robots, cognitive training technologies, and aging in place projects as well. So her work has an international scope, and she has been collaborating with partners in Spain, Chile, Canada, Greece, Italy, and Sweden. So it's a great pleasure to have you here, Cristina. And in addition to her research and teaching, Cristina is committed to advancing occupational therapy education in Europe and serve as board member of the European Higher Education Network of Occupational Therapy, focusing on integrating technology, robotics, and health, and enhancing autonomy, participation, and quality of life across the lifespan. So here, it's a great pleasure to introduce you to Cristina. Please, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Melanie.
Okay.
Okay. Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here today. I sincerely appreciate the opportunity provided by the scholarship, and I would like to thank Professor Mileni for supporting my application. Before I begin talking about, social robot, I would like to highlight the high-performance research team that I part of at Rey Juan Carlos University in Spain. I would also like to acknowledge the collaboration with the University of Manitoba in Canada and University of San Sebastian in Chile, where I lead robotherapy project. I would also like to thank the institution and hospital that participate in and make this study possible. For example, Joy for All is the specific business in Europe in social robot. Population aging is one of the most significant demographic changes of the 21st century. Well-being in later life depends not only on physical health, but also on social, psychological, and community factors. Among the most relevant challenges are loneliness and social isolation, which affect a considerable number of other adults, and I have been associated with negative physical and mental health outcomes. Technology is playing an increasingly important role in supporting the care and well-being of other adults. Various technological solutions such as telemedicine, smart home, and social robots are being developed to enhance autonomy, improve safety, and facilitate the social interaction among the elderly. But what are social robots? Social robots are machines designed to interact with people in a natural and meaningful way, using language, gestures, expression, and behavior that mimic human interaction. The primary objective of social robots is to establish a social relationship with users, providing trust, companionship, or assistance. Oh, sorry. When we talk about the characteristic of robot, we can focus on three main areas: interaction, communication, and social design. The interaction, a robot can respond to human cues like voice, gestures, or facial expression. They can even adapt to a person's behavior or emotion. For example, a robot might smile when it senses the user is happy. Communication. Robots use natural language, allowing them to handle simple or more complex conversation. And it's not just word, they also communicate it through gestures, light, or sound. Social design. A robot appearance are keys to building trust and approachability. They can be humanoid, animal-like, or other friendly form. Often the goal is for people to see them a companion and not just machine. It is important to highlight the difference between the type of robot used with other adults, have social robot and assistive robot. The social robots are primarily used for therapeutic purposes, focusing on interaction with people through verbal communication, gestures, expression, or social behavior. Assistive robots, on the other hand, are designed to help other adults with tasks such as lifting and person from a wheelchair. Now, I'm going to show you a cell-shaped social robot, which is the most commonly used in intervention with other adults in the day hospital. Oh, is this? Yes. This is a specific design for people in the hospital day, for example. And the other, I also introduced assistive robot designed specifically to help transfer people who use wheelchair.
Blueberries are a product better developed by Riken and Sumitomo Riko Company in Japan, designed to assist in healthcare, especially elderly care. Robear can gently lift patients from beds to wheelchairs or help them stand up, reducing strain on caregivers. It can help Robear.
And the primary intervention technique using social robot is robotherapy. Robotherapy is a method that employs social robot and therapeutic tool to improve the physical, emotional, and social well-being of individuals. It does not replace the therapy, but rather enhances motivation, communication, and emotional well-being. Occupational therapists, psychologists, and nurses increasingly use the technique in intervention with other adults. The main objective of robotherapy are emotional stimulation, cognitive stimulation, and promoting of social skill. The most commonly used social robots are those that simulate animals. They are designed with sensor or artificial intelligence, and their main function is to establish emotional and social communication with other adults. The first robot the first robot I present is the most basic social robot, which simulates a cat. It is a sensor-based, battery-operated, and interactive through touch. Its approximately price is €150. The second social robot also simulates a cat, but is designed with artificial intelligence. It interacts through touch and voice, responding the basic functions such as turning its head left and right. Its approximate price is €250. And the other robot simulate a bird, produce shaping sound. It has no sensor or artificial intelligence and is used for emotional companionship, especially for other adults in wheelchair. It approximately price is €300. And the fourth robot simulate a panda and can with sensor and artificial intelligence interact through touch, voice, and simulate food element. Its approximate price is €700. And this robot is the social robot with the strongest scientific evidence for therapeutic use with other adults, particularly in countries such as in Japan. This robot simulates a seal and is designed with advanced artificial intelligence, capable of recognizing different voice, touch, and even detecting if the other adult have low blood pressure. It approximately price is €8,000. It's expensive. And the following robot is used to facilitate group interaction among other adults, promoting socialization. It's very happy. This robot only dance. Yeah, it's very basic. Okay, the following robot is used, these social robots are increasingly being used for robot therapy intervention in geriatric, mental health, and pediatric, improving treatment adherence in people experiencing low emotional well-being, supporting aging in place, helping to reduce a feeling of illness, and assisting caregiver when looking after people with behavior disorder. Now, I would like to show you part of a study I'm conducting in Spain and Chile, where I compare the emotional behavior of other adults with Alzheimer's diseases and healthy other adults when interacting with a social robot. The first video is a man with Alzheimer and behavior disturbance who used it to spend most of the day crying and refusing to eat. The,
Ay, ay, ay.
Toma, para que lo puedas peinar.
No,
¿Pero te gusta el gatito?
pero yo, esto, el viso no se debía morir nada más también.
Mira, ¿qué le pondrías de comer a Misty?
Eso que puedo decir, estoy contento con el bici este.
this man crying every day in the hospital day, but when you use this robot, the emotional change in the day. The second video show a healthy older woman. She lives in aging in place in her home. When interacting with the robot, she experiences a positive emotional response very similar to that observed in the person with Alzheimer. And the other video present a case of adherence to a rehabilitation program. It features a woman who underwent hip replacement surgery. After the operation, she lacked motivation to start her rehabilitation and use the walker. With the help of the social robot, we were able to boost her motivation, enabling her to attend physiotherapy sessions regularly. The following video showed the case of a woman living a senior care facility who was refusing to leave her room. With the use of a robot, she was motivated to come out and engage in activities outside her room. And now, our latest qualitative study explored how other adults with mild dementia interacted with a robotic cat during robotherapy session in a day hospital in Spain. 13 participants took part in the study and their experiences were analyzed through semi-structured interview. The results showed that interaction with the robotic cat elicited a positive emotional response such as a relaxation and improved mood. Participants also exhibited increased social communication, cognitive stimulation, and emotional bonding behavior, including caregiving action and verbal interaction with the robot. Regarding robot design, participants particularly evaluated its realistic appearance and pleasant tactile feel, which facilitated interaction and emotional connection. Although they were aware it was not a real animal, the perception of realistic features significantly contributed to the acceptance and enjoyment of the therapy. These findings suggest that the physical and sensory design of robots is crucial to maximizing their effectiveness in therapies for people with dementia. The use of social robots in rehabilitation intervention to reduce isolation during aging in place and to support caregivers have shown significant benefits, complementing traditional care approaches. Currently, one of the major challenges in Europe is to develop social robots that incorporate more advanced technologies and innovative functionalities tailored to the needs and preferences of the European population. So far, most of these robots have been designed in Japan or China, which means they do not always reflect the culture, social, and aesthetic aspects that are meaningful to people in Europe. Therefore, it's essential to create robots that are not only technologically sophisticated, but also culturally representative, enhancing their acceptance, effectiveness, and emotional connection with European users. Thank you very much for your attention.